In this series of essays, I have focused on several facets of Travis Scott's body of work and image, from initial vision to influences, sonics, and mentors. But if an artist can't bring all of these facets together into a cohesive and effective vision, then it can sometimes be nothing more than a collage of smoke and mirrors without any substance. We have looked into what Travis has drawn from Kanye and Kid Cudi, and his adoption of punk rock aesthetics and attitudes, as well as his passion for elaborate stage shows. However, what becomes interesting to observe is that his creative output is a prime example of effective curation. He has taken his sonic and visual tastes and drawn from his favorite parts to create a whole new vision. The definition of curation in the context of content is the process of gathering information relevant to a particular topic or area of interest. The occupation of curator was relegated almost exclusively to the context of museums and galleries. But this is something that the digital age has completely turned on its head, with the power of blogs and online communities dedicated to celebrating and showcasing their favorite aspects of culture. Curation has become one of the most common forms of communication in today's pop culture. They can scan through influences across eras, genres, communities, and countries. Even better, this generation is not afraid to wear their influences on their sleeves. Instagram alone will show you that creatives will adopt anything and repurpose it, putting their taste on public display. In regards to music, it has already been made apparent that Travis reaches for a specific vibe and vision. His taste is the glue that holds it all together. He is musically talented, but even better than that, he has the know-how to filter the best that everyone has to offer. He's able to use his team members' contributions and weave them all together into an effective work of art. That type of creative direction is not typical of artists around Travis's age. There is absolutely nothing new or innovative about content curation, but understanding it as an integral process to creativity is more than helpful for creative thinkers. Curation is born out of a desire to preserve the value of something, typically of culture, be it art, music, fashion, literature, etc. Many great artists are great collaborators, or at the very least are forced to collaborate because as far as practicality goes, do-it-yourself approaches to art and commerce only go as far as your personal limits. But when Travis wants to fly on a bird while performing, or come up with new visuals and production techniques and whatever creative inspiration drips out, he just can't do it all by himself. But when collaborating, curation takes on a more refined mode of piecing together different types of information. In the past, hip-hop's musical foundation was built on curation techniques with the art of sampling. A producer hears a piece of music that he or she finds moving, they find it so moving that they need to reproduce and modify it, and they give it back to the world. That is the heart of curation, and it goes beyond the walls of an art gallery. Even down to the use of guest performers in Scott's music. He views their contributions from a top-down perspective, and does not base it on which song sounds more likely to be a hit than others, or any traditional label logic. Travis utilizes the talents of each artist, as if they are each individual instruments in and of themselves, and integral to the track that they are featured on. It is definitely sound first when it comes to Travis. He is placing Andre 3000 on just the track suited for him. The same for Kid Cudi, Young Thug, etc. He isn't plugging in a roster just to get clout. This is about being an actual bona fide music producer. All of these artists working with Travis are masters of their own domains as individuals, but a talented producer needs to put all of their mastery together in order to create a harmonic relationship between all players and lead them, much like a conductor at his orchestra. Except in the case of Travis, he doesn't conduct, he is hands-on. He actually touches every beat, but he doesn't credit himself, giving his co-producers the chance to shine. It is Travis Scott's confidence and careful choices that yank us into his vibrant world that reflects exactly who he is as an artist, and his discerning eyes and ears will be the key to his future success.
What up, squad? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by clicking the links below. Until next time, thanks for watching All Def Music.